Now, pens come in many shapes and sizes, but to be honest, it's safe to say this isn't an ordinary pen. This is the NEWYES readable scanner containing features like a dictionary, over 112 language translations, and so much more. One of these features promises to be the perfect companion to aid children or individuals who struggle with dyslexia. But what's this device all about and how does it work? Well, let's unbox it and see what all the hype's about. So in the box you get everything you need to get up and running, the scanner pen itself, a rather basic user manual, a USB charging cable, and that's really it. But with simplicity comes an out-of-the-box experience. This is a rather user-friendly and easy-to-use piece of kit. Let's talk about the setup and customizational settings first, as it may be very helpful for some. When we turn on the device, we will need to select our designated native language. The next step will be to connect it to the Wi-Fi. This can be quite tedious as you need to enter the password on the screen, but once connected, the activation process will begin. In the settings tab, there is one way to utilize this device even further, and that's by connecting an ordinary set of headphones or earbuds that are Bluetooth. You can simply press the Bluetooth section, look for your desired Bluetooth device, and that's it. By doing this, you now have the ability to get the audio feedback straight to your ears. There is two options with this. You can either have it from the onboard speaker or through the headphones using that Bluetooth. So the option is yours. There are a few other customization options in the settings part of the app. We can actually play around with the voice feedback volume and speed. Now this is going to come in handy if we have an individual who will benefit from a slower talking speed to help them understand in their own time. There is much more in the settings section, but let's jump into the features and what this pen can actually do. The Pen 3.0 Pro has the ability to facilitate both left and right-handed people. That's all done with its automatic detection. It will adjust itself to flip the screen to its correct angle. Here locates the optical scanner head, and this is where the magic happens. Let's start with the text reader feature. Now this is exactly what it claims to be. Whatever text, worksheet or brief you have in front of you, this device can be used to read it line by line. It doesn't even need to be a flat surface or piece of paper. It could be a canned product, phone screen, or some kind of tricky surface. It can still read it as long as you can make contact with the optical scanner. Just simply roll the pen along your text and it will be displayed on the screen and spoken straight to your earphones or on the device speaker. Now the application value of this feature is priceless. Children or adults suffering from dyslexia are still able to develop comprehensive skills without being blocked by the preliminary reading stage. They can click the word to listen back to it and get a better understanding of its pronunciation. Now not only that, but by clicking the word and selecting the dictionary option, you can view its definition and get examples of how to use it straight from the Collins English Dictionary. If the sentences are important to the reader, they can save it for viewing later on. Once again in the settings, you can play around with those settings to get them optimized for the user, allowing you to get a customized feedback that is more comfortable for the reader to listen to, from the speed to the actual voice. Now that feature alone makes this device a sparkling investment, but it doesn't stop there. The next feature is text translation. Now this is where this device gets taken up a notch. This is so easy to use with the ability to scan up to 55 languages and translate up to 112 as well. In the startup screen, you simply select what the scanned language is, and then on the right side, the desired translated language. It's as easy as that. Like the reading option, you simply scroll the pen over the text at a vertical angle. In a couple of seconds, the text will be shown on the screen with the translation both spoken and readable. Now, you can't deny that's pretty neat. It is very easy to use. We can try a different language. And surprisingly, the accuracy and speed are pretty impressive too.
I am therefore very sorry that Hagrid's pumpkins swelled to the size of garden sheds.
Believe it or not, it still doesn't stop there. The phonetic translation allows a user to speak into the pen and then deliver the translation straight through the speakers or earbuds in a matter of seconds. Just select the speaking language and its translating counterpart. With over 112 languages, this will make it the perfect travel partner. The volume rocker acts as your designated language chooser, so I've set the left side to German and the right to English. Now my German friend can speak into it by holding the left volume rocker, and then in time I will get that translation on the screen and read out to me via my earbuds.
I am fine. How are you?
When it's my turn to respond, he can pass it over to me and I hold the right side of the volume rocker and speak English. He will then receive his translation.
Hallo, wie geht es dir heute?
And we will be able to have a conversation back and forth. It really is as easy as that. If that wasn't enough, you can use this as a document scanner too. It's not going to be very efficient for large pieces of text, but with the ability to scan lines of short paragraphs and then being able to save it straight to the pen itself for connection to your PC via the USB-C port, well, it might come in quite handy. Here we can simply open up the text file and do as we wish with the content. So in essence, you are digitalizing text in editable form. There are some other added features like a built-in MP3 player, or alternatively you could use the voice recorder. Now this is perfect for recording meetings or classes so that you can listen to them back later on. Just 2 extra features to utilize this pen further. You can't deny this device is really nifty. With text translation, text reading out loud, and live talking translations, this is truly a universal device that can be utilized by so many people from a vast array of backgrounds. Whether you're an individual or catering for someone with reading difficulties, or you travel a hell of a lot and need a device that can translate text or vocal speech, this is truly a device to consider. Check out the product in the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Till next time.